Anybody out there? Let me get into my video here. Who's everybody? Anybody's out there? Hold on one second. Let me just confirm that I have sound. And we'll get started. Let me get the pretties out of the way. Let's get this guy up here. Nice. We'll move these guys out of here into this area here. Put a little velvet underneath so it doesn't get hurt. This guy can go over here somewhere. I'll show him later. Is everybody out there? Is anybody out there? I see a couple of people. Let me see what the chat is saying. Nothing yet. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. Let's get started. I am excited. We got very, very much a lot of beautiful things today. I found some amber. You guys, I'm hoping you guys like it. I have Moonstone and a few Onyx. Of course, turquoise. You know, the kinds of green, the blue turquoise, the oyster copper turquoise also. So some bling blings, and I'm ready to go. If you guys are getting ready, come and say hello. Anybody out there yet? I'm gonna get my table a little closer to me so that I can reach things. But if you guys are ready, I can start showing. If I get a couple of people out there on the chat, I can start showing some pretties. I wanna give you a little something to look at while we're waiting a little bit for somebody to say hello. Who's out there? Anybody? Nobody's saying anything yet. I can start showing, but I want to give a couple of people to come in, and so I don't do too many repeats, but I don't mind doing repeats anyway. Yeah, it's all the same. People like to see things more than once also. I do. I know I do. When we go shopping, we go back and forth on the racks, looking at the things twice. Hi, Clint. How are you? Good to see you here today, Clint. Clint, I have a lot of very pretty things today, okay? So hang around so you can look at the things, okay? Hang around and look at the pretties that I have out there, Clint. You feeling better today? I went to see you one day and you had posted that you were under the weather, so how are things going today? Doing okay? Good. Good. I'm glad, Clint. I'm glad, Clint. We cannot be sick, that's for sure. We need to get well really soon. Because guess what, Clint? We're finally getting a good weather in Chicago area. Huh? A little windy today, but I'll take anything over 40 anytime. I think today was like 50. Beautiful Gail, how are you, sweetheart? How's things going? I shipped your package, sweetie. You should be getting it soon. If you want me to send you the tracking, I can, but not right now, of course. But just let me know. But because there's no app, it doesn't ask for the customer's email, so I don't put it in there. But that doesn't mean that I can't do it. I just, it doesn't ask for it. And I can always send you the notification myself. Good to have you here, Gail. Good to have you here. Love you, sweetie. Love you too. You were with me last on Tuesday, right, Gail? Hi, Deborah. Good to say hello to you too, sweetie. I finally got you sent you the notification. See how nice it is that you get your notification, your link. You don't have to be navigating. And you know what? I'm gonna check on my details because somehow my email, my video goes on private. That's why I'm sending the links because when I'm finished, I find that it's private, even though right now it says public. So I don't know what it is. I'm very new with this YouTube thing, but maybe it gives me the chance to edit. But you can always edit and stop it. But we'll see. We'll see what it is. We're not gonna be too concerned about that because what is. We can't fight YouTube. They have the rules and we just obey them. That's right. Yay. Yes, it was fun. It was fun to say, but today I just picked up a marker and now I got marker all over my hands. Nice girl. Nice girl. Yeah, let me rinse my hands and I'll be right back to get going with this. Because we got some people in here. So let me just get rid of this marker. Marker is not easy to remove, but it came off very fast because I guess I didn't let it dry too long. It did come out pretty nice and fast. So, no, not quite, but that's fine. As long as it's not so bad. As long as it's not so bad. Sky, how are you, sweetheart? Glad to have you here, Sky. I got a lot of very pretty things today, Sky. Well, I always try to have pretty... Miss Kathy Evans. Oh, my God. I love you, Kathy. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I'm so glad. I'm gonna get started right away. Right away. Yes. I have a few things there. For those that are new here, I try not to give you duplicates. Most of my items anyway kind of go. I do have a few things that kind of remain, and those I will do later. But I'll show you the new items today. Yes, it is. It is crazy today, but it's not so cold, Deborah. So we're thankful for that. Yes, in the Chicago area we got winds today, but it's over 40. I think it's 50 or close to 50. It's beautiful out there. We are just in love with our weather today. Wind and all. That's why it's the windy city, right? Yes, yes. Well, the very first item that I'm going to show you is something that you guys already see on the screen. Let me move this guy out of here. Put him right here where I can reach the stuff. This is a very beautiful ring. It is size 8. This is a druzy. I didn't even hear it, Deborah. I was out. I was out. When I go to sleep, I always say I don't go to sleep, I die. This is a beautiful druzy. Yes, anytime there's no snow, beautiful day. Yes, yes. So this is a size 8. Okay. This is one of those Israeli rings that I've been getting quite a few of them. Let me make sure that this is also zoom in. This is not a zoom in. It has some. Let's see what it says. I believe that those are not our letters. It says Al Z or G or something. Normally, the Israeli rings that I've been getting are Zuman rings. Yes, it is a nice big ring. You know, I sold one ring just like this not too long ago, also for 50, but that one was full of marcasites. So this one is a $50 ring, size 8. Okay. Hi, Miss Patty. How are you, sweetheart? It's good to have you here, Miss Patty. Glad to have you here. So this is my very first item I'm showing. It's a $50 ring, Israeli, and sterling silver. And all your sterling silver is tested. If somebody wants me to test it live, I would. And I fully understand it because I do that. I do the same. I try to keep this guy so that it keeps me safe out of the. Okay, we're fine. So that's this beautiful ring there. I'm gonna leave him right there. I tend to leave things within sight so you guys can always refer to it. If you want me to go back to it, I most certainly will. Okay, and I'm gonna give the entry with my most expensive rings, and that's that one, and this one. This one here, I don't know why I bent it like that. This is amber. Another beautiful ring is also 50. This ring is size 7. Okay. And I have quite a few. Thank you, Patty. Thank you so much, sweetie. I'm going to, I have earrings and pendants on amber, okay? So stick around. I just wanted to show you the two that are the most, the more price. Other than that, nothing else is going to be in that price range that I know of. I know for sure. I'm going to show you a Moonstone ring. And the Moonstone rings are just beautiful. Don't know. Let me get the light underneath this guy here. Let me see if it gave me a little more light. This is the Moonstone, and I always like kind of so you can see the flashing on it. Oh, well, let me go. Even though here it's too much of the shine from the light. There's where you see the flashing on that Moonstone. Okay, this is a size 9, but I also have the same ring on a size. I guess they're both size 9. Never mind. I thought I had two different sizes. So they're the same, size 9. The price on these rings are $32. They're beautiful. These are all brand new rings, guys. Nobody has worn these rings. They are brand new, tagged. They have the name of the stone, the sterling, and most of them. Oh, thank you, Sky. Thank you. I tried a little bit today. This one is India. India has the precious metals. India is one of the best ones to buy from. So this is sterling silver. Okay. And that's Moonstone, 32. And I'm going to leave him right here. Then the next one I'm going to show you. This one is a little high, 45, but you see why. It's a beautiful. This one is it's also from India. This is Onyx, and I'm gonna get it close to your screen. Hi Joyce, good to have you here, sweetie. Welcome. Welcome to the fun. We're having fun today. We're having a lot of beautiful things today. So that's the Onyx. Okay. I just remember I didn't send my other sister the reminder. Well, I can't do it anymore because I don't like to go into the phone. Sorry, sis. I hope you go into my channel. You have if she has the bell, it will let her know. This is a Moonstone. This is a little more than this guy's here. This is a $35 one. But it's also a Moonstone. It just has a little more work on the side. This one is pretty embellished on the side and on the walls of the stone. So it's holding onto the stone pretty nice. This is a size 9 also. First, we don't find large sizes. Now I have nothing but large sizes. But I have smaller sizes. I have smaller sizes. So as this one will be, this is another size 9. It's also a Moonstone. This one is beautiful. This one is just beautiful. It does have those little bitty stones right there on each side of the Moonstone that I have no idea what they are. They do look like right here on this light. Let me look at my magnifying glass. Yeah, it looks like an aquamarine. It looks like an aquamarine. That's what it's looking to me in the magnifying glass. Yeah, yeah. So this one is 40. This one is 40. Hola Leti, ¿cómo estás, hermosa? Letty likes bling stuff, so I'm gonna take a moment to show some bling stuff too, also in between, guys. So that so there's 4 moonstones, an onyx, and an amber, okay. And the amber, the only amber ring I have is this guy, okay. But I do have earrings, okay. The earrings are very, very beautiful. This is all Baltic amber. So Baltic amber. They are beautiful. They are 32, okay? In the green sticker, if you see the green sticker, that's what the price is. This one is my item number. So that one don't mean anything, but the green sticker is where I had the price. That way I don't have to be worrying about what I said, This one is very pretty because it has 4 different types of amber, okay? 4 different types of amber. And this is the Baltic, this is all amber that's Baltic amber. Came from the Baltic Sea. But it's got the green amber, I don't know what they are called, to tell you the truth. I was supposed to research. I know it, but right now it doesn't come to my head. And I was supposed to research and write it down to be sure, but I didn't. But if you want me to, I can look it up in the laptop. Show me bling bling, says Letty. Yes, Letty, it's coming, sweetie. It's coming. Let me show some of this amber. Okay, this is 35. Beautiful amber earrings. I do not have the light, but every single piece was tested for me when I bought them with the light. So, you know, again, if you get it and you don't feel it is, you know, you can always return it to me for credit. This is the pendant that I said I have, pendant in amber. And this pendant is 20. That's a very, very cheap price. No, that's not 20. I'm like, why is this so cheap? It's 45. It's 45, sorry. I was looking at the number, item number, but it's 45 is the price. Beautiful. It does come in an 18-inch chain. So it has a very nice size bell. Okay. And, you know, you can see the back of it. That is a 45 pendant with a chain. Now, if you want longer chain, I do have the extenders for $5. My extenders are sterling silver, tested, okay? And they go $5 either way. Like, for example, let me show you just so you know. The $5, just the chain with a ring at the end, and the clasp, or you can have it with a little crystal at the end, or with a little bead, a sterling silver bead at the end. So these are $5. These are 2 inches. A 3-inch will go for $7. Kitty Pie, 20. I didn't say unless ring. Which one? This one, hun? This one I didn't say. It's 40. The last one I showed is 40, but if it's a different one, let me know, Sky. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I messed up on that one, Sky. I was reading the number on my item number. I explained this is my item number, this is my price, and for, you know, and unfortunately I can't say if it was just a few dollars, I could just say, you know, that it was my error, but I can't, unfortunately. That's a huge difference. And I said it right away. I knew it wasn't, because, you know, you can't have a $20 amber like that size. You want a 40. Okay, so this is Gail's. This is Gail's. It's a size 9 Gail. Thank you so much. With a moonstone. With a little what are those called? I said they look like not amethyst. They look like I don't remember. Aquamarine. Yes. Got it, Miss Gail. Look at all the stuff size. This is yours, Miss Gail. Is that cool? Is that good? How are you, Miss Kitty? I didn't even say hello to you, Kitty, did I? My God. I was just looking at your price first, but yeah. Okay, so this is Gail's. Do I have it right, Gail? Tell me, sweetie. Tell me I have it right, so I can write it down. Just waiting on Gail confirmation of this guy. Yes. All right. Gail. 40. Moonstone. Size 9. Just in case I lose the tag, but it shouldn't go anywhere, Miss Gail. It's sticky all over the place, okay? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me take a little moment to show Letty one beautiful item. I'll show her 2 items, and then I'll show her the other. I have 3 other ones. Okay, that I want to show her. Now, this Letty, are you there, Letty? So, because if somebody else likes it and tells me, the extenders are five, honey. They're 2 inches for $5, and you can tell me whether you want it plain or with a crystal or with a bead. So tell me which way you like it. What do you think? Okay, Letty, be ready to say what, okay? Let me see if I miss anything. Yeah, Kathy was asking me the size on one, so I hope I gave you the size, but if not, ask me, Kathy, which one you wanted the size on, okay, hon? I have my laptop to the side, so if yes. So let me know on the extenders, Gail. That's something that you're interested. The 3 inches will be, if you want it in 3 inch, will be $7, but the 2 inch are $5. I always like to start with the 2 inch because a lot of people just need a little something, a little extra. I know I do. I actually just, because I'm between the 16 and the 17 size. I prefer the 17 size, but there's hardly any 17. With a bead, please. How many you want? Just one? Gail? Tell me quantity. Oh, okay. All right, Kathy. Thanks. I'm sorry. Did I oh my God, I probably messed up your purchase, but sorry about that. I'll get you more like that. Two of them with the bead. Two extenders, bead, 2 inch. Okay. Okay. Got him here. All right. So that goes in Gail's order. Okay. All right. And I leave this here so that you guys can see them, other people can see them and decide what they want. I also carry the earbags, 5 pair for $15, okay? So the earbags are sterling silver, and there's 5 pairs, and they're $15, okay? So those two items are always kind of my are always here for me. Let me got a few these little stickies, so I have enough for everybody. Okay, so I got Gail. I'm ready for Letty. Butterflies on it. Now the blinks on the bottom are a little darker than the top ones. The top is a little lighter. I mean the clear, and then these ones are like a little smoky color, and you can probably see the difference there. Okay, these are 22, and then I have, those are the butterfly ones. This is the butterfly ones. No, these are the bow ones, also the same length, different lengths on the tassel. The bow and the ear hook have the baguette style cubic zirconia, and this one is 20. This one is 20. It's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So those are some bling blings I wanted to show you, Letty. I do have another one. I don't know about this one. 1 second. So right out here. What number is this? 32. because it doesn't have a number, then I don't know where to go. Okay. This one is this is eye candy, what it's called. It is the brand eye candy, and it is just that, eye candy. The ball earrings for you. The ball earrings. Yes. These ones are like this. All right. The 20. These are yours, Letty, okay? You got them, baby. You got them. You got them. So this is the next eye candy that I'm going to show. This is 18 inches long. This one is 32. But look at the, this is all crystal and glass. It's full of briolettes. These are like drops, but they have all these faceted, so they become a briolette, and that's beautiful. It's full of that. Then the flower itself, the petals are full of the, I'm gonna say that those will be the crystals. This is probably glass, and this was probably crystals. And then these guys here, well, even these guys have the center, they have a cubic zirconia in it. Okay, so this one is 32. Now, Letty, the I wanted, is that still for the bow earrings? Or is that something else that I showed later? I think this is the next one that I showed after those earrings. So it's for the necklace, for the eye candy. What do you think, Letty? Anything there? The necklace. Okay. This is Letty's. Letty, 32. All right, you got it, Letty. It's yours, Sally. I'm going to protect it in one of these guys so it's nice, nothing scratches it. Like that. All right. So it goes on your order, Letty, okay? Make sure that nothing happens to it. Okay. Is everybody okay so far? Are we doing okay? All right. Letty, did you get to see the rings that I had here? Like the druzy one. This is all sterling silver, size 8. Okay? Size 8. And that's 50. And then I have the size 7 on the Onyx. This one's 45. Size 7 on the Onyx. And the other large one that I have is the Amber. And this one is 35. I think I said it was higher. This is 35, guys. This is a great, well, I want to be sure it is 35. But it should be. I don't make mistakes like that, I don't think. The Amber ring. Let me make sure. Yeah, 35 is fine on this guy. 35 is fine. Probably because it's soap and it's not solid. I saw the price wrong. It is 35. I want to fix it because I think I said 45 before. It is a 35. All right. So that was my mistake is 35. All right. So that's that. Anything else anybody wants to see? Let me know before I continue showing more stuff. Um, what else I have for bling blings? The other thing that I have, but I believe you saw this one, Letty, but I want to show it again anyway, just because I don't remember if I showed it before. This one is 25, and again, this is not sterling silver. This is just fashion jewelry, but it's got the beautiful things. Amber ring for Kitty. Let me write Amber Kitty's name on the amber. Hold on 1 second. 35 amber Kitty. You got it, sweetie. This is such a good deal for to get an amber at that price. It's a good deal, Kitty. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Let me put I like to keep my orders on this, guys. So this one is 25. This is 17 inches long, but I do have the extenders. That will not cost you anything to get an extender on this guy. Yes, you got it, Miss Kitty. You got it. It's yours, sweetie. That amber ring is yours. Okay. So this is just there's no sterling in this one. 25. And I have the bracelet also, and the bracelet is 20. The bracelet is 20. The bracelet goes the same colors, identical to this guy. Probably has more yellow than the other one. It's just that in the bracelet they duplicated the yellow more than this guy. This guy they just put the single yellow. Oh no, here they have 4, so it doesn't really matter. But they are the same colors. And the bracelet on this one, I can't give you the size because this is one of these bolo ones. So it goes up to size like 10, I believe. Okay. But this is 20. So it's 25 and 20. So the set will be 45, but I can go 40 if somebody wants the set. 40 for the set. Okay? If somebody wants that set. So let me put him back here. Let's see what else I have here that I wanted to show. I have I showed this on Tuesday, but Letty got it, but I got another one. This one is 25. It's a beautiful butterfly. And then the chain has this pretty rhinestones. It's all glass, I believe. Okay. But it's beautiful. It's so full of color. So full of color. And this one is 25. The length on this one is, I believe it's 18. But let me make sure because I didn't write it down anywhere. Not pretty, Socorro. So let me see. It is 18. So let me write it down. 18 inches. Okay? 18 inches on a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. I like to show them like this. All right? Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Yes, you got it, Letty, but this is a different one. Yours is already packed and ready to go. Yours is packed. Yours is packaged, Letty. Yes. I was looking for butterfly earrings, but the only thing I found was this guy's. I was looking for the colorful ones, but this is the only butterfly I found in the earrings, Letty. So, and these ones I say were 22. Okay. I can go 20 for you, Letty, okay? Just because you have the butterfly already. Yes, it is the exact same. This is the exact same as the other, as yours. Yes. The exact same one. And actually, I think it is the exact same price too. This one arrived today. Okay. But you got yours. Let me keep this guy here. All right. So, where's my tray that has all the pretties? Here's one here. Let me put this guy over here because I already showed him. Let me see. This one has all the backings. This one goes with this stuff. Okay. I have another amber necklace. This one is a little, it has a lot more silver than the other one. So this one is 40. Okay. This one is 45. No, actually, probably they go by the size of the amber. I thought they will go by the size of the amount of silver, but maybe the size of the amber. So because this one is 45 and this one is 40. 40 and 45. Both of them are amber. Both of them are 18 inches. So if anybody likes them, let me know. Let me know what you're thinking about that amber. I do have two other amber. This one is in the green amber. And these are earrings. They're 32. They're beautiful. Beautiful green amber. Beautiful green amber. And yeah, this one is the same thing. It's just a little different on the design. This one kind of, it's embraced on the side here more than the top. Okay. Let me show you the back. The back of that amber. And this guy here. And the back of it. Beautiful. Beautiful green amber. Okay. I wasn't too familiar with the green amber. I'm more familiar with this honey amber, but it is very pretty, very pretty. I like to keep my my name there. So I always say they steal my video, it can go all over the world. These are very pretty. These I have for 20, but I'm selling now for 10. These are nice, long. The posts are 9 to 5, but that's it. Not the rest. Okay, the rest is just cubic zirconia probably. If not, it's a very pretty glass, but I don't think it's glass. I think I'm pretty sure it's cubic zirconia. By the way it looks. It shines so beautifully. So that's 10. There's another nice blingy one. I have some rings that I'm hoping that you guys are gonna like them. Let me put these moonstones here so they can stand up and be present. Like that. Let's put this guy too here. Yes, because I like them standing up. They show better. All right. So the next ones I have, I have one that is called, let me tell you, this is new to me as far as having rings in this stone. It's Aqua Chalcedony. Aqua Chalcedony. It's a made in India ring, $7, but it's a beautiful, beautiful stone. Okay, it does have the tone of the turquoise, but it's not. It's like a cloudy stone, solid. It's not. It doesn't go. The light doesn't reflect on it. Maybe a little. Yes, it does reflect a little. I can see my shadow behind it, but not a see-through um, stone. So this is size 7, and the price is 32 on this guy. It's beautiful, beautiful ring. Sterling silver on this guy. Okay. This is also sterling silver. This is one of those oyster copper turquoise rings. This is the square one. This one is 32 also. It's a beautiful, beautiful ring. Okay. This gives me the opportunity to show you another one I have. This one is a $50 ring. It's in the same oyster turquoise, and that's a $50 ring. That is a beautiful, beautiful ring. It's got the hammered band. Yeah, there you go. Is there anybody out there? I hope I'm not missing the chat. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I'm doing okay with the chat. Okay, so that's 32. That's 50. Okay, I have a green amber in size 9. Oh, this is size. Let me tell you, this is size 8. This is size 7. Size 7, size 8, and this one is a size 9. So let me move this guy. Size 7, size 8, and size 9. The green amber. And this is a $32 ring. And I'm going to get it close so you can see the setting on this ring. I sold a few of this already. Beautiful, beautiful ring. Okay. Is anybody liking any of these things? Anybody like them? This one was a size 7 also. So we'll put this one here. So these are, I believe they're all 32s. Yeah, 32 and 50. The large one would be the 50. Okay. No, yeah. Well, this is the green amber. Maybe I got mistaken. This is green turquoise. Did I say amber? I'm sorry. Yes. I probably said amber is green turquoise. No, never mind. It's green turquoise. Hi, Miss Barbara Paul. How are you, sweetie? I have some rings that you will like. Size 9. You said green amber. Yeah, the green amber is the earrings that I have here. That's probably how I got mistaken. But this is green turquoise. Did you mean to correct me, Miss Barbara Paul? How are you, sweetie? It's good to have you here. Good to have you here today. Glad you're here. I have some nice rings that you may like. Okay. It's a beautiful, beautiful ring. So I said this is size 7, size 7, size 8, and size 9. 32, 50, 32, and 32. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful rings. Okay? Still signal. Well, get well real soon, Miss Barbara. Get real good real soon because we love you. We want you to be okay. We don't want you sick at all. We don't want anybody sick. God knows we had plenty of sick people these last couple of years, and I think it's time for us to move on and have a healthy bunch of us having fun out there. Especially summer is coming. We can't, be sick. So I'm gonna show a couple of size 10 rings, okay? So if anybody, hi Patsy, how's my lovely Patsy? Patsy, tell your daughter that she got me to my 100 subscribers, and I love her so much for that. I love her so much. Tell her I love her. She is, when she said she subscribed, I checked and boom, it sent me 100 subscribers. So that was very nice, very nice. Tell her I thank her very much. I thank every single one of you guys that subscribe to me. It's such a thrill. I never thought that something like this could happen. I never thought that something like this could happen. Um, if you wanna do me a favor, send me your information, Miss Patsy, because I wanna send her a little something. Okay, for being my number 100 subscriber, and I'm going to do a raffle separate from that, to just to celebrate our 100 subscribers. I just want to be sure that they don't go down because they do go down. So I wanna see that it goes up a little bit, maybe reaching 110 or something like that, to be sure that nothing goes down. So let me show you some size larger items that I have. Um, they're not. Let me see. The first ones I'm gonna show you are something that I showed last week. They are large size. They are size 10. They are on the religious size. This one has Jesus' face on it. Okay. This is a solid sterling silver ring. Okay. And it has the face and on each side of our Lord. And this ring is 40. This is a size 10 price face. Okay, size 10, $40. I have another one that is also size 10. These are size 10. This one is 45. This one and the next one I'm gonna show, they are Turkish rings. This one and this one, and they are both 45. So the only one that's 40 is our Lord's face ring, and these guys here are 45. These guys have the marcasite. This one says that it has ruby in it. I do not have a tester. I'm gonna have, so I don't even say that's a ruby. I call it a simulated ruby because I have no way of testing. It did say that in my invoice, but I'm not gonna believe them until I have a tester. So I sell it as a simulated ruby, and 45 is the price. It has marcasites on the sides. It also has like a little chain design here. Okay, and this one also has the marcasites on top and then also on the side, and of course the little simulated ruby that I call it to be on the safe side. This one is a size 11. So I have two size 10s, one size 11, okay? And I have more size 10, more than that. So I'm gonna put these guys here, size 10, size 11, 40, and 45 for those guys, okay? I have a beautiful bracelet, okay? This bracelet is $25, if I'm correct. I don't have the sticker here, but I said it's 25. Yeah, no sticker. Nice. 25, this has the herringbone in the back. It's all sterling silver, okay? But this one has the gold plated on it. So it has a nice size. Oh, let me see what it says here. I think it's just the 9 to 5. Here's a little symbol with a B in it, but it also says 9 to 5 Italy. And on this side, it has a little symbol with a B in the center. So it's like a little rhombus or diamond shape. 25, okay, for that guy. And then I also have this little yin yang. That's also 25, sterling silver, 18-inch. And it's all encased in the sterling. This is mother of pearl and onyx on it. Okay, 25. So that's those. This one is a size. Oh, what size is this guy? Size 8. Size 8. This is another Israeli ring, just like this guy is. This one has, they always do this like embellished bands and settings. This is freshwater pearl. It's pretty nice and flat. Very, very pretty. And you can see the little mark where it's dropping the nacre on it. So it's size 8, $32 for this guy, size 8. It's a beautiful ring, size 8. Okay, size 8. I haven't missed anything or anybody? If I do, shout at me, guys. Say, Socorro, stop, Coco. Stop it, stop it, stop it. So that's that guy here. I do have some rings for Mother's Day, but this is the mama side words in it. So you will see it, mama in it. This one has the words encased in it on the thing. This one is size 8 and it's $25 for this guy. Okay. And the next two that I'm going to show you, the same thing, but this is a size 7, size 8, but these guys are 20. This has, the band is not as thick as the others, but it still says mama, mama. One has the rhinestones, one doesn't have anything. Cubic zirconias, actually, these are. So those are size 7 for the blingy one, and size 8 for the plain mama. $20 each. They are very, very beautiful. And this is what I have left from Tuesday. This is size 7. Okay, and this one is 30. This is another Israeli. Yeah, made in Israel. Yeah, this is another Israeli ring. Okay, this one is 30. I got a little discount on that one, so I can do the 30 on that one. Okay, so that's those. How's everybody doing out there? Can I hear something from somebody? Okay, I have another Moonstone. This is size 7. This is size 7. It's a beautiful, beautiful Moonstone. Look at all that flashing on that one. The setting on this one is a little high. And the band is a little embellished halfway. Then it's the plain band on the end. Size 7. This one is 35. It's a beautiful, beautiful moonstone. Beautiful moonstone. So I'm going to keep it here with its little friends. These are all moonstones. This is all moonstones. These are all size 9. They're also moonstones. And some are 32, some are 35. This one is just a band, but it's a very pretty band. It's just a little bit like filigree in the center. And then it's flat, flat. You know what? I'm gonna test this because I don't remember I tested the gold part of it. And I think I would have. Yeah, that's the only way to test it. But maybe I didn't test the center is what I didn't test. But I'm gonna test them because I want to be sure. I don't remember that testing it in 2 different areas, so I want to be sure that it is what it is. And, okay. So this is the center part. And I always let it sit there for a little bit to be sure that it doesn't go away. And it's remaining with the acid, the color the acid is. So it is a red one. This one is not. So you can see that the lines disappear. So the edges, I cannot say that they are sterling. The edges are brass. That color, that is brass. Okay? So this is $32. It's a size 8. Size 8. It's a very pretty band. Very beautiful. You want a red carnelian size 11. Look for it. Look for it, sweetheart. I don't buy very large rings like after size 10 because I don't have men that come around. And I don't want to get stuck with very large. I was actually happily surprised when I got that size 11. This is size 11. This is the only size 11 I have. This is the only large ring that I have, size 11. I don't think I have anything else in the size 11. But I do have more size 10, honey, coming up. Let me see if I have a size 10. I'm going to look for a size 10. Size 8. Size 7. Maybe I like. Maybe I like. No, I hear 10. Size 8. Size 9. 7. And size 10. So how is the chat going? What's going on? Okay, sweetie, I will actually ask my supplier, okay? I want to be sure I ask. I'm new out there, not a lot of people know me yet. I haven't, made the rounds yet. But I'm getting some pretty things. I think they are pretty things. Okay. So this one is size 10. This is number 12. Let me put you here with number 12. You like turquoise, hon? You like turquoise, Barbara? Yeah. Yeah. I know. I buy, sometimes for my other rings, for my other fingers too. So yeah, they'll be a bit larger. Um, and with all the rings you have, Miss Barbara, you probably need one for each finger. Okay, you probably wear one in each finger. Uh, I tend to wear what I have. Let me see. This is number two. Number two. So I have two size 10, but they are both turquoise, hon. One is the oyster turquoise, and the other one is the regular turquoise. These guys are, this one is 32. Okay. This is the oyster copper turquoise, and this is 35. This is just a regular, I don't think this is, yeah, this is just the, no, this is blue copper. Blue copper, this is oyster copper turquoise. But they're both turquoise. Size 11, Miss Kitty wants it. Okay, Miss Kitty. This one, let me write this down for Kitty and before I forget. Kitty. Size 11, 45. This is yours, Miss Kitty. It's a beautiful, beautiful ring. Okay. And we'll go with the tag so you know there is a Turkish ring and, the brand and everything. You know how I pack your things. You know how I pack your things, Miss Kitty. You got it, Miss Kitty. You got it. So I was showing the size 10 rings. The other size 10 that I have, which are these two. Trying to think if I have another size 10. I do have another size 10. I do have another size 10. This one, Barbara, is, they call it let me see, garnet. It's a garnet, size 10, and this is $25. This one has the garnets are in the shape of a heart. You can see that. 5 of them. So 25, 32, and 35. 25, 32, and 35 on the size 10 rings. Anybody wants. Which one, my sweet? Yeah, you got that red one, Miss Kitty. And which one do you want, honey? Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. I think we're a little behind here on my chat. Here, hold on a second. Let me advance to it. And let me put it on live chat. Yes. Okay. So now I'm up to date with Kitty. So I just want to see if anybody wanted. You want the garnet? Okay. So Barbara wants the garnet. Beautiful, Barbara. Beautiful. I love it that it's in the shape of little hearts. I love that. Garnet. 5 hearts. I said that's 25. That actually came down from 30. That was like probably from last week. So that came down from 30 to you, Barbara, okay? So you're getting at a little discount. I don't get a lot of leftovers, but whatever I have leftovers, I once some time has gone by, I'll give you guys a little discount too. So there's Barbara's little tray. Okay. Barbara got the garnet, but Kitty got the size 11 that you wanted, Kitty. I gave Kitty the size 11, okay? And then I gave Barbara, let me show you guys, okay? This is the one that Kitty got. Okay. Kitty got the size 11. She requested. And then Barbara got the size 10 for 25. And Kitty, you came at 25, but after I had gotten it from Barbara. Is that good, guys? I want to be sure that we're okay. Can you both tell me that you guys are okay? Because that is the way it shows in my chat. Barbara Poe tells me she wants the Onyx as well. So, find you Onyx as well. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think you want that one. That's too little. That the Onyx I have is a size 7. Yeah. No, I think I was looking back, but I think that's when you were telling me that you want the carnelian and Onyx, size 11. Got it. And yes, I kind of knew that would be for your mom, Kitty. Kind of knew that. That is beautiful. I have a carnelian Onyx size 10 for Barbara. That will be something that I'll be looking for you, Barbara. Okay? There's a couple of things that I'm looking for a couple of people, so definitely will. So size 10 and the other size, well, this one I think we're okay. Yes, we are okay with this, guys. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So this other size 10, what do you think, Barbara? Anything on are they telling you anything? Because those are the only 2 size 10s I have. The only 2 other size 10s I have. Or are we okay? Yeah, I knew how it was. I knew how it was. I can see it in the chat, but that's okay. It's just that they're both red. Yes, definitely. So tell me, Barbara, are you okay with the size 10 going away from the screen? Would you pass on those size 10 since I was looking for size 10 for you? Let me see what else I have. I have on the size. Yeah, these are the only other 2 size 10s I have for your size, Barbara. So that's it. She's good. All right. So I'm going to put these guys here. If anybody wants to see the size 10, let me know. I'll keep them here on the side. They are here on the side. They're not going anywhere. Okay. Anything that you see there, like anybody that wants to see the amber closer, as far as the necklaces and the earrings, I think we sold our ring, but we have some amber left on the table that you guys may like. If anybody wants to see it closer, let me know. Okay. So I'm gonna move on to putting this stuff out of here, not going anywhere other than just going to make room for other things. Okay, they are still here, almost in the same areas that you guys saw them before. So this guy here. And I'm gonna put this big guy here with this guy. How's that? So they're all here, still here. So if anybody wants to see it, just let me know, okay? There are a couple of things that I want to show you. There are my designs a little bit, okay? So you want to close your eyes, you can? No. Just look at it. It's so pretty. I love making this stuff. Um, these are $10 each. Okay, these are my designs, and I tend to show just a couple of my designs. I don't show a lot of my designs at once. So these are sterling silver and crystals, Swarovski crystals. Whenever I say crystals, they are Swarovski crystals. I only work with Swarovski crystals. I will gonna have to start to work with preciosa crystals and maybe even some Chinese crystals, which I have some, but I use them on, I don't use them on sterling. But everything here that you see metal is sterling, and their rest is crystals. They're $10 each. So if anybody wants them, this is in the liverback hook, liverback, and then this is in the hook style, and these are the post style. Okay. So that's what I have here for my handmade items. I am going to show one of my handmade items that this item is always in my logo. Okay. This is Chalcedony ring, size 7. The Chalcedony. It's beautiful, Gail. Oh my God, Gail, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's just beautiful. I'm going to write it in for you, Gail. My little stickies don't want to get unstuck. And it is 32. I hate it when pens don't work. No, it does work. 32. Gail. Chalcedony ring. Size 7. You got it, Miss Gail. It's yours, honey. Okay? I'm going to put it on this side. It's yours. Okay? It's beautiful. Beautiful, Gail. Gail, right here. All right, Gail. Thank you so much, Gail. Did you retract on that, Gail? Could you tell me if you want it, because I see you retracting from that. I see you retracting from that, Gail. Could you confirm? Oh no, you retracted something else. So yeah, never mind. I thought that you had retracted from that, but I see that. Yes. No, I got it. I'm not sure what you retracted, and since you retracted, it's none of my business, right? You guys, what do I do with it? This is one of my signature items. Now, in order for me to make something like this, it takes probably about 600. Diane, how are you, my sweet? Have you seen some of this stuff? Oh, you got your pretties. I'm so glad you love them, Diane. I'm so glad. That is so special. I am very, very happy. Very happy. I'm glad everything made it okay. I'm hoping I packaged carefully so nothing gets damaged. Because I know how it works in the post office. This is all Swarovski crystals, the AB clear crystal. They are, in this case, this is set on a glass pearl, and now I don't do glass pearl. I do the Swarovski pearls, because glass pearls do get stain a little bit. Nothing bad because it's underneath, but so, but this bracelet goes for $150. I did a set for somebody for a wedding. He wanted bands of red and clear and red, clear and red, clear and black. And I did the bracelet, I did a necklace, and I did the earrings for him. And he just loved it. Great. I am so happy everything fit perfectly, Diane. I am so happy. Thank you so much for letting me know, though. Thank you so much. Miss Kitty also let me know when she got her package. She actually sent me a picture. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. So this is my signature. You will always see it in my logo. My bracelet is $150. When I do the set with the earrings and the necklace is $250, but it is beautiful. The necklace is not like this. It just with the dangles, and so are the earrings, just dangles. This will be too heavy to have on a necklace. Not that it can be done, but then it will be way, way expensive. But this is how I do it. I did one in black, and it's just amazing, beautiful, beautiful. In black is just so elegant, just like black is always so elegant. So I hope you guys appreciate my work. That's my work. That's my signature piece. Yes, it is. It is amazing. I love that. But that one takes me. I won't promise to ship it. It will take about 2 weeks for me to ship it. So if somebody wants it for an occasion, they need to give me plenty of time to ship it. Okay. As long as I'm showing some of the stuff that I make, I'm gonna show you a bracelet. Also, this is on a wire, and it's I always protect my wire also with a sterling silver protectors. So this is all sterling silver and also crystal. Okay, and I'm doing this one at 15. Okay. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, honey. And this one is 20. And this is also all sterling silver. Every single piece of metal that you see there is sterling silver. Then we have crystals, and we have freshwater pearls. And they are those light brown freshwater pearls. They're so pretty. They're like potato pearl, potato style. Okay, so this is 15, this is 20. Okay. $15 and $20. Okay. And then I'm gonna show you. Let's see. Am I moving too fast? Am I moving too fast? Oh, I think we're doing fine. I think we're doing fine. Okay. I do have a little brooch, a couple of little brooches here that I want to show you. These are just for fun. These are very cute. These are little. Let me put them here so that you can see them. It's a little hummingbird and a little bug, probably a ladybug. And these are, I believe they're $7 each. Okay, so that's those guys there. There's our brooches. They do have the little brooch in the back. Yes, it is a necklace. It is a necklace, Kathy. Let me tell you the length of this necklace. I believe this is like 24 or 26, but I'm not sure, to be on the safe side. And just not to let me lie, it's actually 25. Somewhere in between. So it's 25 inches long. Yes, and everything is every piece of metal that is in it is sterling. Okay. I've had it already, and I've lowered the price to 20. This was 30 actually. And so was this was 20. So these are on a sale price. Okay. Now, is anybody here interested in seeing my trinket boxes? Have you seen them before? Has anybody not seen my trinket boxes before? Let me know. I can bring them up because I know most people have seen them, and I don't want to bore you with them. But if somebody is here that has not seen my trinket boxes, they are a little different than what you're used to seeing. So they are larger, and they are 25, my trinket boxes. The bracelet, I believe, is size 8, but let me measure it right now, hon. Let me measure it right now. Yes, it's a size 8, hon. This is a size 8. But if you need it shorter, let me know. I can shorten it. I mean, this is something that I made. Okay. You know, my jewelry can be made to size, always. Do you want me to make it into a size 7, Diane? That is very simple for me. I just undo, you know, the one side, and I remove some of the beads to make it a size 7. $15. Let me know, Diane. Let me know, my sweet. Okay. Perfect. I do have some size 7, so don't worry about it. I will show you size 7. It's different. This one is made on a wire. I mostly now do a lot of the string stuff, and it's beading. It's with very tiny beads that I work a lot now, only because it's, you know, a lot more difficult. But it just keeps me busy. I love making my jewelry. So there's our trinket boxes. Is anybody? Do you see my message, has Kathy? Oh, I didn't see that, Kathy. So the necklace is no longer available. It's Kathy's, and the hummingbird is Kathy's. Okay, Kathy. Sorry about that, Kathy. Good. That is the way you want to call my attention. Say, hey, you see? I just got it, honey. I just got it. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much for repeating it. I'm thinking I'm seeing everything, but, you know, things just fly through. Yes, that pin is just full of bling blings, right, Diane? Full of bling blings. Okay, Kathy. Pearl. 20. Pearl for Kathy. And the hummingbird for Kathy. Hummingbird, $7. And it's a pin. And you got them. Both for Kathy. Kathy E. Kathy E. Kathy E. So happy to have you here, Kathy. You have no idea how happy that makes me. Got this for you. Okay, Kathy? It's all taken care of, sweetie. All taken care of. Yes, I have. Unless things change, I still have you. Yes. I have you on both PayPal, and I'm thinking I have been bothering you with my my invitations. But you know, I do it because YouTube sometimes does, yeah, kind of doesn't send the notifications to people, and I hear that plenty. So I'm trying to be proactive and making sure that you guys receive my notification. I hope you guys don't mind it. I mean, you can be with me if you want to, and if you are busy, then maybe next time, okay? So I do have your information, hon. So I'm putting this guy away. And the next thing I'm gonna show you. So does anybody want to see any more of my trinket boxes? Or you want me to skip that and go to show you something else? Tell me. Tell me, or I can if anybody's new here and didn't get to see the Moonstone rings and the Onyx and the all the ember I have here. Let me know if anybody's new and wants to see them. I'll go through them. They're all here, okay? Some of it is gone, but not all by any means, okay? So there's still plenty to choose from, okay? So let me know. I will show them again. Give me a little feedback, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody's out there. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you another little trinket box. While I hear from you guys. This is another $25 trinket box. It's a little flamingo. She's beautiful. It's got the little crystals on it. These are Austrian crystals on it. That's how they invoice them. This is all metal. Everything's metal. Closes with a magnet. So these are larger, so there's more room to put more things in it. Okay, so this is two of my trinket boxes. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay still. Okay, let me show you this stuff that I have here. That I know some of you have not seen, some have seen it. Okay, so I already talked to you about the 5 pair of the earbags that I have. These are all sterling silver. There's 5 pair, $15. Okay. I do have a bracelet. This is a used bracelet. This is not new. This is used. And I do 25 for this. This is a vintage style paper clip. Okay. It's pretty wide. Paper clip. Okay. So that's that guy, 25. Okay, I have some rings that I have put on sale. These are for pinky rings for some certain people, or maybe, a gift for somebody that has smaller rings, smaller size rings. These 2 that I have here are size 6, and size 5, and these 3 are size 6. I'm going to get them a little closer so you can see them. These are all sterling silver. Okay. And I'm asking $18 for it. Sky got my package also today. Oh my God, today is the day to receive the stuff, huh? Isn't it beautiful? I thought it was so beautiful. I hope I can put it on myself. Oh, you have long nails. Yeah, those long nails can be a problem sometimes. Sometimes. Yes. I see some people that can handle long nails very well. I don't think I could, so I tend to keep my nails pretty close. This is probably the longer that you'll see them, even though they can grow pretty large because I have very thick nails. But no, they don't last. So size 5, cubic zirconia, all sterling silver, $18. Okay, these two are size 5. So I'm going to put my size 5 here. And then these two are size 6. And they're also 18. This one is the rectangular stone. And the rest are round. But this one, the setting is rectangular also. Rectangular. No, that's a square. This one is rectangular, but this one is square. I don't know my shapes anymore, ladies. Well, Sky, get yourself, you know what's the other option? Get yourself a guy that can put it on, Sky. Yeah? They love to do that for you. They love it when you ask them to put on a necklace for you. They love it. And this is a size 6, which I always say is a 6.5, but it's labeled as size 6. This one has a lapis stone on it. And it came like that with those openings. So whether it's missing a stone there on that, I don't see where, because there's no nesting or no prongs or anything. So that's just the way the design was. So these are $18 each. I have advertised this as if you buy them all, they're $15 each. Yeah, for sure. So they're $15 if you buy them all. So that's $30.60. And I'll go with that. If you want this 4, that's 60. And then this one, then I can do 15 also. But you know, that's how I have advertised this, guys. Okay, 18 buying each, or 15 each if you buy the 5, or at least the 4, the four bling blings. Okay. I do have a very special item here. I did sell the ring, the bracelet, which is the only bracelet I can get. I can get more of the ring, but not the bracelet. The bracelet is $120. It's the paper clip style, okay, with a nice size link. And I can only get this guy here. So this is $120, but this one has blue diamonds in it. These are not just rhinestones. These are not. These are blue diamonds. Okay. There is nothing in there other than the blue diamond that you see there. It's the blue that's reflecting on the sterling silver underneath. That is a blue diamond. And that is the back. Thank you for being here, Kathy. Thank you so much, sweetie. You have no idea how much I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here with me. It is such a treat to have you here with me. Thank you, sweetie. I'll invoice Saturday after my show. Okay, I'll invoice Saturday after my show. Have a good rest of your day, sweetie. Okay. So this is that. It has a nice size lobster, $120 on this guy. Somebody wants it, I can take some down, and then I can wait for the rest if somebody wants it. Okay. This one I can't sell yet. I don't have a price for that, but that's a sterling silver with gold plated. I think it's a 14 karat or 18 karat. I don't remember. Let me see. Let me see. It is. It's marked cubic zirconia, but I tested it. I think it's 14 karat. 14 karat gold plated. But it's sterling silver, so this becomes a vermeil. Okay, and those are all cubic zirconias. They're kind of the squares, but I don't have a price for it yet. Somebody is getting me a price. Somebody's getting me a price. These are sterling silver also. These are um, marcasite, all of them, each of them, and $20 for the earrings, $20 for the pendant, and that's what it is. It's all sterling silver. $20. Okay, these are $10 each. These are earrings. This one has the hearts. This one has the eternity sign. And this one has the cross. Okay. That was so nice of Kathy to stop by and seeing me. So nice. So nice. So nice. I'm going to show you a couple of chains that I have. This is nothing. What I have here. Where's my chain? Where's my chain? Where did they go? Right here. Right here. Did you miss the Moonstone number? Oh, no. You didn't miss it because it's still here. Before I send it, I'm gonna show it to you because it's all put together very neatly, so you can see it right away, and I can tell you right away. This is all the Moonstone I have in rings. Okay, these are mostly size 9. The only one I have size 7 is this one. Okay. This is the only size 7. This is a nice high setting. Okay. The others are a little flatter, but they're more oval. This one is oval too. They're all oval. Okay. This one is 35, 35, 32, and 32. So these two here that are identical, they're both size 9, are 32. These two are 35. Okay? And only this one is size 7, the rest are size 9. So that's the Moonstone, okay, that I have left. I did sell a couple of Moonstone today. And I did sell the amber ring. But I do have earrings left in amber. Okay. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. The green amber ones are 32. They're a little bit smaller, the amber size. 32. They're all in the liver back. All sterling silver. All liver back. 32 on the green amber. And then 30. Well, this one is also 32. The size is also small. So 32. But these two are 35. Okay. And this one of them has all the 4 different ambers. This guy has the 4 different ambers. And they're all in the liver back ear hook. Now, if somebody prefers the regular ear hook, let me know. I can change it too. That is not a problem for me. So, you know, those are the earrings. And then I have 2 pendants. The pendants are, let me separate them so I know which one is okay, these ones are the amber pendants I have. This one is size, well, they're both 18 in length, but I got the extensions, so we can talk about the extensions also. This is 40, and this one is 45. So this one has a larger size amber, and it goes 45. It's a good size amber, very good size amber. Okay, 40, 45. That's the amber I have. The size 7 Moonstone for Diane. Let me put it down for you, hon. So that would be size 7, 35 for Diane. Size Size 7, Diane, Moonstone. And that's 35, Diane. Okay, so this is yours, hon. That's gone. It's going to your package. Okay, hon? You got it, sweetie. Thank you so much. Do I have another one for here from you, Diane? I don't remember. Barbara, Kitty, Gail, Betty. Kitty. Oh, Kitty, no. Kathy. No, this will be the first one for you, Diane, today. Okay, so that's Diane's. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much. Okay, so anything on the amber, Diane, or anybody else? Anything on the amber? One is this one is the popcorn style. Because we need one in each hand, right, Diane? Actually, we need one in each finger. So one is the popcorn chain, and the other one is the box. And they can be switched because the difference in price is the size of the amber. That's what they go by. Yes. I want to show you, I don't know if you go for Onyx. This is a size 7 Onyx. This is a size 7. It's 45. It's all Onyx, it's sterling silver. It is a pretty wide band. Okay, size 7. All right, so that's the Onyx there. This one is size 8. And this is one of those Israeli rings. This is a druzy on it. Very glamorous. Very glamorous. Size 8. This one is 50. It's just the amount of silver that it has. It's very, very pretty. And the other one I have, I believe you saw this one, but I don't know. I want to be sure. Size 7. The copper, this is the oyster copper turquoise. This is also size 7. Hi, Miss Rose. How are you? It's good to have you here. Yes. All right. Goody. Goody. All right. Let me show some of the size 9 rings because Rose is here, so I wanna give her the opportunity to see the size 9 rings and the Moonstone that I have. This one is I didn't say the price, did I? I believe this one is 50 also. I can go 48 because this is from last week. So I always kind of give you a little less. So I can go 48 on that one. On the oyster copper. If that's the last one that you were asking for. So I can go 48 on that one. What you thinking, Miss Diane? I'm gonna wait here for a little bit. How's Rose doing? Everything okay? Construction all done, I think. All right. Think about it, darling. It's here. It's waiting here. Okay. So those are the size 7 and 8. I don't think I have. I do have. That's huge. Yes, I have 3 pretty large ones. Those are my 3 very large rings. But they're size 7 and size 8. I believe this one is the only one that's size 8. So yeah, these are my large rings. Okay. But I want to show some size 9. Size 9 in Moonstone. Okay. They are, these two are 32. They're identical. They're the same size, size 9. And I just want to show you how the Moonstone looks. Very pretty. And this one is a size 9 also. This one is a little more. This one is 35. This one has a very embellished setting. You see that? This one is also very pretty, but it doesn't have the ornate thing. It's just a little band there around the, almost like a rope, simulating a rope around the stone. But this one has little flowers and little swirls. It's got all kinds of pretty things going on with it. Okay. So these are the Moonstone rings that I have left. Just 3 are left. Let me see if I have another size. Rose, are you size 9? I think you're size 9, or you can go into a 10 too sometimes. Because I have another size 9 in the green turquoise. This one is 32 also. This one is 32. It's in the green turquoise. I love the way it has that copper going through it. Very pretty. Very pretty on that green turquoise. So that's size 9. The other one is a size 8. But I do have a size 10, 2 size 10. I have 3 size 10. Let me see. 3 size 10. 3 size 10 that are left. Okay. This one has, I don't know if you saw this, Rose. I don't think you have seen this. This has Jesus' face on it with the little rhinestones, CZs on it. And this one, it was marked as 9.5, but that's with this band. When I remove the band, it is a size 10. So these are size 10, and they are, this one is 40, and this one is 45. And the turquoise one is a size 10 also. So size 10, and the turquoise one is 35. 35, 45, and 40. So let's do this. 35, 40, and 45. There you go. But they're all size 10, each of them. Okay? So those are the size 10 that I have. But I have size 9 that I can show you. More size 9, separate from the Moonstone that I just showed. Okay? Did you see, I think this is a size 7. No, it's a size 8. It's a size 8, Diane. I was hoping it was a size 7 because this is very, very pretty. So this one is a size 8, 32. 32 on that one. All right, let me see. Yes, the size 9. Okay, the size 9 will be the green turquoise, hon. The green turquoise, the red stone. I am calling it a simulated ruby because they didn't say what it was. I did have one that came with in the invoice. It said that it was ruby, but I don't have a tester, so I'm just calling them simulated ruby. And then it's got marcasites on it, on the sides. The texture on this is the 3D, so it's the oxidized, but it's got the little 3D going there on the texture there. Okay, so that's the size 10, but this is the size 9. Let's get this one if that is correct, Rose. The size 9. Is that the one we're talking about first? For yes, 9? One like Diane bought. Let me see what Diane bought. Yes, size 9. I show you 3. Oh, the exact same setting. No, I only have these 3 settings. The closest one will be this guy here to what, yes. So let's go by request. So I'm thinking, let me ask you, is the green turquoise a possibility, or can I put it that one away? Is the religious one the one that you were saying size 9, or is that you were telling me about Diane's? I think you were talking about the Moonstone ones, but I want to be sure that you don't want the green. Pass on the green, Rose. Are we passing on the green, Rose? And then refresh this thing again. Kind of tends to go out of. It is. I am right on it, I think. I'm just waiting to be sure. So I got the religious one here, and the one with the red stone, and the other moonstones. But I want to be sure if the green is not sure yet. Okay, so this is what I have. So is the green is a size 9. Everything that I have on this side is size 9, and on this side is size 10. Okay, Rose? So the religious with just face, I want to show you the face real close. Okay, and it has it on the 2 sides also. Okay, and then it's surrounded by cubic zirconias. Okay, this is one beautiful, beautiful solid ring. You can see the back of it, how they protected the zirconias from getting damaged in the back with that design in the back. Very, very beautiful. This is $40, size 10 with Christ's face on it. Okay, so that's this guy. That's our Jesus face on that one, 40. I'm gonna leave where you can see the size and the price on it. Then I'm having I'm showing you right now the Turkish one. This is a Turkish ring. It has the marcasites and what I call a simulated ruby, because I don't know that it's a ruby 100%. I will never tell you something that when I don't have a tester. And then this is 45, is a size 10. Okay, this has a lot of sterling on it. Okay, so that's the size 10, and I'm gonna put it right here by the size 10s. Okay, so that's the size 10, and that's the size 10. Okay, those two. And then these are the this one is the green turquoise, size 9, and I'm gonna show you the detail on it too. Okay, it's a pretty nice line of copper through the green turquoise, so it embellishes it nicely. This is a green copper turquoise. Yeah, they're all beautiful, Diane. They are all beautiful. Yes, they are all beautiful. So that's the size, that's the turquoise in the green turquoise, size 9. I wanted to show you on the size 10, this other size 10 I have here, Rose. This one is a regular blue copper turquoise, okay? And this one is 35. So I'm gonna put it right here with the size 10s, and I'm gonna put it with where you can see the price, 35. When you see the green label, that's my price. And I have made the mistake of calling it the other way around. So those are the size 10. One the red one, please, Rose says. So there, I got it. Thank you. Thank you, Rose. I'm putting that one down for you. red ruby. And I'm gonna call it ruby, or not call imitation, what's it called? I don't remember. I just said it, but I'll write it down later. Size 10 for rose, and this is 45. You got this one, Rose. That one is yours. That one is roses. Okay. Let me get a little container here, so I can keep those choices here. Yeah, we got it, Diane. Thank you, Diane. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. Anything else that you see there, Rose, that you want me to get closer to the screen? You want to see the moonstones a little closer? This one is very pretty on the setting because it's embellished with little flowers and little swirls. This one is 35. And then I'm going to show you how it flashes so beautifully. That's the moonstone. Flashing right there. Okay. So that's the moonstone ones. And these are all size 9 rows. These are the size 9. So on this side, you have your size 9. This side, you have your size 10 still. Two of the size 10 left. Think about it, Miss Rose. I have three different styles. Well, actually, it's 2 different styles because these 2 are the same. I didn't realize that he sent me 2 of the same. So it's just, I just have those 2 different styles. Size 9. These are brand new rings. Just everybody needs to understand my rings are all brand new rings. Out of the store, nobody has worn this. There's no DNA in this, guys. Sometimes we can charge for the DNA. But in this case, no. It's brand new out of the box. Okay? So that's that. I'm going to put them away. Are you okay in the size 7s, Diane? Because if not, I think I have a couple more size 7s, but you know, we can leave it for Saturday. We said I'll be here Saturday. Let me see. I think I have. You go for a smaller size. I have a large size. Yeah, this one is very pretty. This one is a size 9. I don't have a price for this guy for some reason. Let me see. Let's go 40 on this guy. This is a size 9. Okay, and this is just blue turquoise. Blue Mojave turquoise. Blue Mojave turquoise. This one is 40. For some reason, I didn't have a price on this guy. So let me write the price on this. Where's my little marker? That's a beautiful ring right there. That ring is very pretty. Sorry, Sakura, I couldn't come early because I went shopping this morning. By the time I put everything away and I started cooking something for Easter. Oh yes, I just realized that Easter is coming. You know, it's been a little hectic here because I've been trying to arrange things for you guys. I label everything, I price everything correctly. My prices just come straight from the invoices. I don't make up prices. I can't do that. I don't have that kind of brain yet. Maybe I will know jewelry eventually, but as of right now, I really don't. So I want to be sure, that I give you the correct price. I do make mistakes though, you know. It takes a long time to figure that all that out. So that's 40. That's 40, size 9. Okay. The I do have a size 7 in the Moonstone. Let me see. So what you cooking, Rose? Did you uh, did you do like pastries, or are you going to do the whole thing yourself? 30, 35. You're doing it. Oh my goodness. Is it like a potluck? Everybody bringing something, or you have to make everything, Rose? I remember one time somebody in the chat said something like, she cooks everything and then she has to clean everything. Nobody sticks around to help. And I felt so bad for that person. I was like, that is so wrong. That is so damn wrong. It's not even funny. You can't do that to people. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. So let's put number 6 over here. And 35. All right. Oh my God, Rose. But in this case, they do help a little, right, Rose? Tell me that they help. Tell me that they help, honey, because that's not nice. Okay, I have a size 7 in the same one that I showed on the size 9, the Moonstone. Okay, but this is a size 7. If anybody of our size 7 ladies is interested in that feminine looking ring, let me know. It's a size 7. That is a size 7. The blue one. Yes, that blue one is beautiful, Rose. I'll put it on. I love large rings. I'll put it in my regular ring because I think it looks better in this regular. It's a nice size. It goes up to my knuckle. And then you can see the design on it. I don't think this is the hammer look. No, this is the plain band. But it's a nice thick band. Okay. This is a size 9. It goes. I'm an 8.5 here, so yeah, it's a size 9. Well, I'm glad they help you, Rose, because it's not fair. But you be showing off your new kitchen, so there. And they better not mess it up. They better be careful. That's okay, honey. We'll do it later, okay? We'll do it later. Don't worry about it. It's not, pretties are, they come and go. Don't worry about it. We'll have them here, okay? I try to bring you things that, to get a feeling of what you guys like. And I'm glad you like it. I want to know that you like it. That you don't want to buy it, that's fine. But don't, at least you're telling me something, that I'm on the right track. Okay? And I can bring things back. Okay? So that's not a problem. Um, yes, you guys do. Yes, you do. Okay, so I'm putting that our Jesus size 10 away and our um, blue copper turquoise away, size 10. And the moonstone, what do you think, Diane, on the moonstone? Is that something that you like, or is that a pass? I think you said you have a moonstone already. No, Rose told me she has a moonstone. Uh, Diane, I have you purchased Diane so far. Oh, Diane. I think you just bought a you bought you just got a beautiful moonstone. Yeah, you just got a beautiful moonstone, Diane. Yeah, that's yours. Yeah, that's Diane's. So you already have yes, you already have it. So I just wanted to show you that design. That's good. Beautiful. Beautiful ring. Beautiful ring. I have a size 9. I have a size 9 rose, but I'm just gonna show it to you, darling. Okay, just when I have a feeling of whether you like it. This is something that you like too, so I can. I need to know if I'm getting the right items. One for each. Yeah, why not, Diane? One for each hand. I have one for each hand. I love my rings. I've had them for probably 40 years. I wear the same jewelry all the time. Believe it or not, handling all of this, I will go nuts. I do have a lot of the yellow gold jewelry that I don't wear anymore. So you guys know of anybody that's looking for the all yellow gold 14 karat, 18 karat, and I don't know if I have 10 karat on the yellow gold, but I do have a lot. A lot of those. So let's see. This one is number 9. Number 9 on it. Let me see what you guys think about this one, okay? This one is 35. It's size 9. This is an onyx. This is an onyx. $35 on this onyx one. Very pretty. What do you guys think about this one? Is that pretty? Or is that too big? Too bold? Tell me what you think about that. Rose, did you get to see the amber? See, Rose, that's almost close to when I say, that's kind of funny looking. My mother always knew when I said funny, I meant ugly. So I wonder if you're using different the way I use funny. but I don't think so. Yes, it is different because it is large, but it's not so solid here. So you can still see your, your hand. And that's where, even though it's a large ring, it's still 35 because, you don't have all that sterling on it. It's very pretty. 35. All my rings have been tested, and they are all marked, and they go with their tags. This particular one says Mexico. I think it does say Mexico here too. Okay. Yeah, this one is a Mexico one. I don't think I got a lot of Mexico this time. This one was, a little. So that's the $35 one. Okay. So I don't know if I want to show some more of my trinket boxes. What do you guys think? I think Rose has seen most of my trinket boxes. Rose, did you get to see my little earrings that I make? These are a little different than my normal beading ones. These are all sterling silver. Everything you see here is sterling. And I'm selling this for 10 each. Sterling and crystals. $10 each. Everything sterling and crystal. The crystal is Swarovski crystal. So there's this with the hooks, this with the lever back, and this guy's with the post. And that's what these are. Okay? So you didn't get to see the amber. Let me show you the amber real quick, okay? Just so you get to see it and you know that it's there, okay? I don't have a lot yet left, so I'll go quick with it because I thank God, people are buying it. It's beautiful, beautiful. These are the earrings. They're 35 each, and these guys are 32 each. Each one has the lever back, okay? And then I'm gonna get them closer because this one has the 4 different embers on it, okay? And this one just has the one, but it's not a flat drop. It's a rounded drop. So it's a nice size amber, 35 on that guy. And then these guys are 32 each, okay? These two are the green amber, and this one is just embellished here on the side. It's embracing the amber right there. And then it's on this side, also getting it from there, okay? And then these guys just have it on the top, okay? And be caught like that in the back. I didn't show the back of these guys. They all have to have this in the back so it holds the stone in place, and then this holds it from the front, and it stays pretty nice and strong. So this one is the other $32 one, the green. And then this one is pretty identical to this guy's. It's just that it's the other amber. Okay, they're all Baltic. They all are it says here genuine amber from the Baltic Sea. So it says amber is thought to have healing properties that balance emotions and revitalize energy. Okay. Keeps your energy back. How about that? And balance emotions. Maybe I need one of those. I love amber. I do have one piece of amber, and I love opal. Opal is another one of my loves. Of course, Onyx. But Onyx, I have large pieces. Like my paper weight is an Onyx piece. It's a big chunk. My brother brought me from Mexico. It's beautiful, beautiful. Did you guys get to see my little stone pendants? They're hearts. They're $4 each. They are all stones. Some are, these two are the gold stone. And I'll get them closer to you guys. This is the brachiated jasper, and this is the regular jasper. So $4 each. They do have the hole already to go into a little chain, okay? And that's what I have on those guys. Yes, I love these guys, Rose. These are very, very pretty, unique, because you get all the four of them. Yes, very beautiful, very beautiful. Okay, so that's my little stones. What I have left of these stones, I had a lot of stones. I had the tiger eye. I had all kinds of stones. But that's all that I have left of those. They are just $4. Okay. Now Rose has purchased these two items. I'm gonna show you here. Where is the other guy? Rose had to purchase the rose, right, Rose? So Rose bought the rose, $25 on my trinket boxes. They are very large in size. That's the rose, and this is a dresser, and it's also pretty large in size. So a little one can keep quite a bit of little pretties in there. It does come with its own little jewelry box on top of it, some perfume bottles, a flower vase, and the mirror. It's a working mirror. See, there's my camera. So yeah, those are the two. I do have that dresser also in red. Okay. They are $25 each of the trinket boxes. 25. If anybody's new here and wants to see the Emperor of the Moonstone, let me know. I'll go back to them. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep on showing other things. Yeah. This one is a tropical fish, $25. And it opens up this way. It closes with a magnet. He's cute and adorable. $25. They all have the little crystals all over, and also had all the color that you see is all enamel, so it doesn't go anywhere. They don't peel off. They are 100% metallic. All parts are metallic, everything. So there's that. Yeah. The bull, the bull ready for a bullfight. He is so ready. He is so ready. And he opens up like that. Closes up like that. That is the bull, ready for a bullfight. Our little bull. I have a very large one. This one is a parrot. This is pretty large. So I'm going to show it, and then I'll probably put it away because it takes up the whole room. This is pretty large. It's still 25. It does have the little red eyes, yellow beak. No, you don't want to fool around with the bull. Especially when you have a red tablecloth on your hands, Rose. Imagine that. I actually, when I went to Spain, I had to go see a bullfight. It was entertaining, but disturbing at the same time. You know, because they kind of encouraged the matador to kill the bull. You know, they're telling him, don't be afraid of him. Go and get him. I was just, I was like, oh my God, poor little guy. But it was okay. Nobody died. He just, at least not in front of me that I saw. Probably became meat somewhere or something. I don't know. But it was something else. I think that they're still fighting bulls in Spain. I don't know, but it was fun. It was so much fun. They get very intense. They get very intense, just like people get in a soccer game or something. Or a red dress. Imagine that. At least the cape or the little extra rag, you could just throw it out. But a red dress, no, Rose, that would be painful. Imagine that. Oh my God. Well, you can. I hope it's just it has nice underpants because you have to fly through the thing like they do in the movies. Oh my goodness. Uh, Actually, when I went into the bullfight, when I got to the arena, I went through the wrong door, and there was a couple of people there, and I was concerned that I was in the wrong place, so I went and asked them, and the guy takes me right away and he says, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Well, I'm gonna go watch the bullfight." He says, "Well, no, unless you want to fight the bull, you're in the wrong place. This is where the matadors go." So I was really going for the wrong place. But yeah, I enjoy more I enjoyed that. No, I'm not gonna say I didn't enjoy it. It was just a little disturbing when they wanted to see the bull dead. But I went to see the flamenco shows, and those are just amazing. Those ladies and gentlemen, they dance beautifully. I thought I knew a little bit of flamenco, but I don't. I don't know nothing. Um, so this is a nice pink bunny with the beautiful flowers on it. I know that you don't want to see that. No, you don't want to see that. Blue one. Hmm. A blue one on the bunnies, right? You're probably asking. Yeah, I have the hot pink one. Yeah, I don't have the blue, sweetie. Yeah, this is more of a hot pink. I call him hot pink because he is hot, 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 hot. We had some California kids one time, and that's what they call hot pink. Yeah, no, I have the pink. I do have our little chicken, and our little chicken has laid a golden egg. Okay, but she opens up just like the rest. Okay, 25 any of them. If anybody wants any, I'm almost done. I have a couple more to show you, and then I'll remove them from there and see what somebody else wants to see. Okay, so I have the horsey. The horse, he's ready for a race too. He's just like the bull, ready. Well, he may be racing at that moment because I can see this flying. So he may be racing. His little hoof is flying out here. So yeah, he may be racing. He may be racing. Mari told me that he's got the red eyes because he was drinking. Hi, Miss Sand. Good to see you, sweetie. Hey, Miss Sand, I'm showing the trinket boxes at this moment. Is there any that catches your eye? Any that you want me to show you closer? I got the horse, the chicken, the parrot, the bull. I have a flamingo. I have a beautiful camel back here. No, I don't think you can see the camel back there. Let me move this ring out of here So you can see the camel here a little closer. And the rose have a couple of dressers, the blue and the red dresser. And the fish, tropical fish, our little bunny, and our little horse. I lay them down because it's easier to see that way. I think the chicken you guys can see very well. How's Miss Ann doing today? Is everything okay today, Miss Ann? I do have an owl, but this owl has multiple colors. Very beautiful, multiple color owl. Okay, so I'm gonna lay him right here, our little owl. And the last one, I have two more. Oh. So they're $25 each of the trinket boxes. Let me show you the camel real close, up close and personal for you. He is adorable. I think Rose got this one. That is the camel. Vicky also got this one. I haven't seen Vicky for a while. Hope she's doing okay. I need to contact her because she's got to go and do her sale. The Maple Fest she goes to. So $25 for any of them, hon. Okay? He has little bells like hanging. They don't ring because they don't have the little ringer inside. Yeah, this one is adorable. The colors are so soft. The colors are very, very soft. Miss Rose got quite a few of them. So tell me which other one you want me to show you close up, Miss Ann? Oh, don't fall. Okay, this is for Miss Ann. Guys, this guy is gone. Miss Ann. I hope you heard me there. 25, Miss Ann. Okay. Miss Ann. How's Cookie? She almost comes every time I'm on. She almost comes and says hello. I haven't seen her today. Tell her I say hello and that I hope. Also, I wanted to talk to her about it. She's gonna get 2 packages from me. So if she gets the first package, doesn't see her bracelet and ring that I made for her, tell her that she's getting a separate one. I actually packaged and left it on the table. I saw it the next morning. I was like, oh no. So there's 25 for my sand, and it's a camel. It's my sands. Don't want nobody touch it. 25 camel. Okay. For my sand. Okay. You want to see anything else closer? Let me know. There's the flamingo. It's a beautiful flamingo. And what else can you may not be able to see? I think you can see everything else pretty close, pretty good. The parrot, of course, you can see that there's the little bull. Ready for the bullfight. That's it. As far as the trinket boxes, I'm gonna show you just the one more. This is the turtle. This is the green turtle. Okay, this is the $25 turtle, and then I have the smaller turtle. This is $20. This is the small turtle. Okay, so you can tell the difference on the $20 trinket box compared to the $25 trinket box. Okay, they're a lot bigger. Oh, the flamingo. Yes, it is very beautiful. Miss Ann, this This flamingo opens up like that, of course, just like anything else, okay? But he is standing in its own little pad, you know, with the flowers embellished, you know, with a, I think that may be seaweed coming out. Yep, mama and baby turtle. That's how the flamingo is. It does have the little amber looking crystals on it, and then the clear ones, and then more clear throughout. The face is mostly, all of it is enamel that gives it, oops, I think I'm totally out of focus. Back it up, she says. And it has to be very well packaged. So my trinket boxes go in their own little box, and I still wrap them very nicely so they don't get damaged. They get bubble wrapped, because I don't want to have any problems happening to them, to these guys. Flamingo. And I learned that because my supplier, Flamingo 25, me sent. Okay. This goes to Miss Aunt. It's yours. It's yours. It's beautiful. That flamingo is just awesome. 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 Awesome looking. This is this is even when they're packed, you know, because they come packed in their little boxes, each one. But even when they're packed like that, anything can happen to them. I have to be very careful with them, because I had ordered this, and it's beautiful. It's a cockatiel, but he broke. He's adorable, but he broke, you know? I mean, my supplier is so good, he immediately gave me. But I you know, I don't want anything like this to happen to my trinket boxes. So they're very well wrapped. Nothing bounces in those boxes when I pack these guys. Nothing bounces. Make sure that they're not bouncing all over the place. So yeah. Cookie always buys. She always buys the trinket boxes for you. Ah, it's Cookie. I wonder if, you know, she just didn't know what to get you. I wonder if she's seen her. She comes and says hello, and I think she goes. I don't think she can sit here and, you know, be there all the time. You surprised yourself. Those are the best surprises. Any frogs? And there's Cookie. Oh, I miss you, Cookie. You just came in. Cookie, I don't have it available right now, but the next time you come, I will have frogs. I do have a seahorse, actually, that I didn't show you. So that is our seahorse. But yeah, I will make sure that I have a frog next time, Cookie. Okay? How are you, Miss Cookie? Everything okay? She is. Who's too fast? I am too fast with the trinket. I go through the trinket boxes a little fast if I am the one that's fast, because people have seen them. I just want them, you know, to, in case somebody's new, and then I can slow down. So you can always slow me down, Miss Cookie. You can always tell me, you know, to slow down, and I always say, just ask me, and I'll bring it up to the screen, because you know, I have a lot more than this. I have probably about 30 different styles. Right now, I have 14 styles right now only. So yeah, but I'll get frogs. I do get the frog. Is there any specific? You know, I have the regular frog with the brownish color underneath, the green with the brownish. I think that is the one that I have. That I can get. My supplier can get me. But I'll see what else he has. Okay. And I'll make sure that I have frog next time. They do go. They do go. Frogs do go. Frogs, owls. I'm surprised the bunny hasn't gone yet, but they do go pretty much, pretty fast. And that's the pineapple. I don't know if I show you the pineapple. It's also 25. It's larger than the normal trinket boxes. Like I said, this is a normal trinket box. This is a normal size. Oh, an ant is fast. You want the seahorse, Miss Cookie? Let me see, where's the seahorse? There's my seahorse. Oops. There's the seahorse. I'm going to put Cookie's name on it. How's that, Cookie? How's that for fast? And you went too fast, Miss Ann. Cookie. Seahorse. 25. It's yours, Cookie. There you go. So then I'm not too fast. Then I can okay. A new shelf for the boxes. Which boxes, Miss Ann? Which boxes are you getting? For the trinket boxes you're talking about? Yes. I have a really nice shelf. And I thought I'd put them on that. But I got so much stuff on it that I can't get rid of. That is a nice shelf I have. And it's very nice. It's pretty long, probably 2 feet by 18 inches deep. But I have so much stuff in it. I have so much stuff in it that I need to be sure can you guys still see me? Because my screen went into something weird. Let me see. Can you guys still see me? Something came on. Something came on. Oh, I don't know. And I moved it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think you can still see me. Because I just saw me on my laptop. Okay. I thought you were still Miss. Oh, Miss Cookie. But she got better, Aunt. She got better just to come and be with us. You guys fight to see who's paying for the bill. Yes, I see that. I see now that I can see me. But I still have something on my screen here on my phone, but it's fine. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. It's as long as we're fine out there, and I don't see that on my laptop. But there is like a little editing thing here. Yes. You have no idea how good it makes me feel to go buy all these pretty too, Miss Cookie. It's such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling when you go and buy the stuff. You know? I'm gonna put away the trinket boxes, guys. My little bowl. This guy and my chicken. The little parrot. The parrot, the rose, and the owl. My turtles go away, baby, both baby and mama. Right, Rose? Baby and mama trinket box. The flamingo box goes to Miss Cookie. No, to Miss Ant. And the camel box goes to Miss Ant. Horse and rabbit. The horse and the bunny. my fish and my two dressers. My fish and the dresser and the other dresser. And the seahorse goes to the seahorse is Miss Cookies. Okay. Anything else you want me to show you as far as the trinket boxes, or you're okay? My cabinets have all the collections. Yeah. Yeah. Because we have to have our collections. We love it. We love having our collections. I have my kids get a little upset with me because you know, I have so many glasses, and I used to have, you know, the kids here and the grandkids, and you know, we used to get together with the family until it got crazy because there's too many of us. But I have so many glasses of all kinds of glasses and colors and you know everything, collections of glasses. You like the necklace? Isn't it gorgeous? Miss Cookie, I hope you heard me. The bracelet and the ring are coming in a separate package, honey, okay? You will probably get them tomorrow if you didn't get them today, okay? So wait for that. That should be coming if it didn't arrive today with that one. I didn't package them together. That was my mistake. I had gotten them out because I was showing them to a lady that came to look at my jewelry, and I forgot to put it back in your package. So the next morning I woke up and I see your package right away, and I ran to the post office and put it in there for you. Okay, so that's why it sat behind. The bracelet that Cookie bought. I thought I would show you that bracelet, but I don't think I have it available here. Yes, I do. It doesn't look anything like the one that Cookie got, but you know this is the type of bracelet that she ordered. She just ordered it in the silver beads with the clear AB crystals. It was just beautiful. I showed it to you guys last week. I don't think I got to show you the ring, but I'll show you the ring in a minute. This bracelet is bracelet number 32 on my designs. And that bracelet, I'm going 30 with the crystals. 25 if it's with rondelles, the regular steel crystal, but the other will be Swarovski crystal. This is just regular crystal, 25, but Swarovski crystal will be 30 now. The reason I'm going up, hold on one second. The reason I'm going up with the price of the Swarovskis is because now you can't get Swarovskis. They are twice as expensive as they used to be. So, you know, I have some Swarovskis, but not a lot to continue making them for 25. But this is a $10 ring that she got also. She actually wanted to buy mine, right, Cookie? She said, name your price. But this is a size 9. It's even because the rings get loose after time, and this has been with me probably, I'm gonna say at least 20 years. 20 years this has been. And at that time I didn't have the Duracoat beads, so you can see that the beads, you know, lose their little luster a little bit. But yours was made with Duracoat beads, and that should last you a long time, a lot longer than this. So that's what Cookie got, a bracelet like that, and the ring. That's what Cookie got. And you should be able to get it tomorrow, Cookie. Let me know how it went. I'm gonna be here Saturday. I want you to tell me how you like it, okay? I want you to tell me. I know you like it. I know you like it. I know you and Miss Ant love my jewelry. Which one, honey? This one? This one rose in black is beautiful rose. I made this one in black for Patty Paws. It's beautiful. I made it a few times, but for people that you know, that I have sold this in black is Patty Paws. Patty Paws. See, she's got this design of mine. Yes, in black. Oh, the ring, the ring, the ring in black. Do you want me to change the tones because this one goes that way? It goes like from silver to the uh, grayish tone, and then the black on the top. You can see that. Or do you want 100% black everything? Which can be done, 100% black. The ring is the ring. I can make it 100% black rose. It would be beautiful. Now, these things here, I could go crystals, but I don't do it because the crystal breaks the thread very easily. So, yeah, it will be a size 10. It will be a size 10. I'm going to write it down for you, Rose. I'm going to write your order in this one. Size 10. Ring, and that's a dome. Size 10 for Rose, the dome ring for you. Okay, Rose? By the way, Rose, I shipped your stuff that I had, so this is gonna be until the following weekend. Is that good for you? So don't worry about it. It will be until the following weekend that I'll be invoicing for this guy because I gotta make this ring to begin with. Did I think you ordered something? Yes, the one ring. Okay. All right. If you guys see, if any, does anybody want to see? Oh, you're very welcome, sweetie. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Um, Rose has another set, beautiful, beautiful set that she bought from me. Um, it's beautiful. This is number 34. This is the one that Rose bought. And this guy has the size 6 crystals and the 6 millimeter crystals and 6 millimeter pearls. This one is 35. Okay. Now this is that color, but I can go in different tones, different colors on the size 6 crystals. The pearls, I have other colors, but that this is mostly what I combine it because it makes it look very pretty. And just a different color in the middle. Whether it's black, I made one with the gold, solid gold crystal. It was just awesome. So that's 35 for this guy. This one closes with a button, and so the other one too. The one that I made for you, Miss Cookie, also closes with a button, and that's the way this one closes. This one doesn't get closed like the other one. The other one, I can no, I can't. I can't build it up. This one has to close like that. So it's open a little bit on the back. But it doesn't matter because the other ones can be used like that because some of them are so plain that when I did this guys here, when I did the button on this guy, for example, I did the button on the closure and then it overlaps, which is the way yours is going to be, Miss Cookie. It will overlap. So, but then you can also wear it where the button is up on top. Okay? And that's how you wear this. But this guy is so beautiful. There's no way you want to wear it where the closure is. You want to wear it like that. So yeah, This is the one that Rose ordered, number 34. But right now I have you with this one, Rose, with the ring, right now. Okay, beautiful. There you go. And let's put this guy back. And this guy goes on the other room, but not right now. Okay. Anybody wants to see the amber and the Of course, of course, because that just stuck out and all that, with your black pencil. Of course, that will be just like, here I am, hello. Yes. When I made this one I made in red, black, and in the clear for some guy. It was for his girlfriend, well, his fiance. They went to a wedding, and in all the pictures throughout the wedding, because I went to that wedding too. She's like, I am here, and she's showing off her pretties. It was just amazing how, well, that's why we buy our pretties, darn it, to show them off, right, Rose? And for people to tell us that it's pretty. People need to come up with a little feedback. Yes. So if anybody, I was saying, if anybody wants me to show the Moonstone that I have, rings, I have Moonstone rings that I showed earlier, and I have some amber earrings, and I have size 7, size 6 rings. I have beautiful large rings, size 7, size 8, beautiful, beautiful rings. If anybody wants me to show you something and give you details of them, let me know. I'd be more than happy to do it. Okay. If not, I'll be here Saturday anyway, and I can show you some of the stuff on Saturday. But if anybody wants to see it today before I go, let me know. Let me know, guys, because I am ready to close the store. I don't stay too long. I don't like to bother you and get you tired. And myself, I need to go and take a little deep breath and eat on top of that. I don't have a husband here, so he can't bring me water and tea and shakes and all kinds of goodies that the husbands tend to bring. Some lady that we all know. Spoiled brats. But, good for them. But I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm very content. I do what I want when I want. And I'm happy. So if anybody else wants to see something else, some of the amber, some of the blue moonstone, let me know. I'll wait a couple of minutes, okay? And did you get to see my little marcasite set that I have here? These are size 6 and size 5 rings. And I have my beautiful blue diamond paper clip bracelet. So that's so pretty there. Let me see what else I can show you. This one is Miss Cookie. I don't know if you like to see a little bling bling. These are butterflies. Butterflies on with all the little rhinestones. This is $22. Okay, this is a Natasha set. And then I have the necklace that is very beautiful. Let me get it in the right way because it's amazingly beautiful. This one goes like this. This one is a long tassel. They are separated. There are eight pieces on the tassel. Then it goes up into a V, and then it goes into the neckline. Okay. I believe I measured it, but I don't remember I wrote it. So let me see if I wrote it. No, I didn't write it. Let me measure it. This one is 30. Let me see the size of this guy. If I can gather it, I think it was 24, but I'm not 100% sure. I need to write it down this time. I think it's 24. Yes, it's 24 inches. Let me write it down. 24 inch. Yeah, 24 inch on this beautiful rhinestone net set, and 20 for the earrings. Okay. So anybody there that wants me to review some of this, let me know. Okay. I do have more rings here. I have an Israeli one. Rose, I haven't been able to find the one that you wanted, but I'm still looking, sweetie. Don't think that I'm not. I have a size 10 rings here, size 8. That's the Israeli one. That's very beautiful. And this is size 7, I believe. Yes, size 7. This is another Israeli ring. Some mama rings are yin yang with the onyx and mother of pearl. And pretty bracelet for 25 bracelet. Anybody wants me to give them prices on those things, let me know. And I'll wait a couple of minutes. If anybody asks me, then I'll give you pricing. This one is a size 10. Was it size 10 or size 9? What was this, Rose? That was a size 9. That's a size 9. That's 40. That's 40 on the size 9. This one is a size 8. This one's 50. That's a beautiful ring. Very nice and large ring. This one is 45. This is a Onyx. Size 7 on this guy. The Onyx one. Five years ago. I do too, but I have them, but I don't have them for me. I have them from my their great grandma. This is from my ex-husband's side, great grandma. But I don't think I have the heart to get rid of them. They are very beautiful. She got a lot of very pretty things. Her husband was in the service, and she got stuff from China, Japan. So yeah, very pretty thing. But there's a lot of bling bling there, a lot of bling bling. So another size 7. This is an Oyster copper. This one is another $50 ring, but I think I lowered this to 45 because this one is been here for a week already. So that can go to 45. Okay. Very beautiful ring. This is a size 7. What you like, Miss Ann? Tell me. Talk to me, Miss Ann. What you go wow for? Give me more than wow. Give me more wows. The ember is very beautiful. The ember is very beautiful. Um, I have quite a few pieces on ember. I will be showing them again on Saturday. If you guys, want to come back on Saturday, I'll be showing this on Saturday again. So please come back. Come back. I will be sending my little notification. I hope you guys don't mind it. I do it because YouTube doesn't always send notifications. So I make sure that you guys don't, at least I can tell you. Whether you're busy or not, that will be up to you. But I send it on an email. Some of you I have phone number. So I send the link on the phone because I know it's easier to get it out of the phone than on an email. I personally don't go to my email that often. And I send my notifications until a few minutes before I start. So on the phone is better. So if anybody wants me to send notifications on the phone, send me a phone on your email, not on the chat at all, please. And I will put my phone number just in my email. I actually hadn't put my email once today. But I think today I got smart and I put my email below where it says Coco's Designs. Right below is my email. But I'm going to write it down here. I'm going to just copy it from here. And I just copy it. And then I paste it over here. And I send it out to you guys out there. So that's my email. And then I'm going to put down my phone number. And that I just put down briefly. For anybody that wants me to have your phone number, that's fine. I will put it out there. And you can just text me your number. Yes, I do, Miss Rose. Did I send you the messenger or did I send you the regular text message? I think I sent you the regular text, didn't I? I normally send you the messenger, but I think I'm now thinking that maybe today I sent you the regular message, which is fine too. It's fine to me. I don't know. I just don't like the international charges for people. But I think as long as you receive it, you shouldn't be charged. I think you get charged if you send it. And of course, Messenger is a lot better. Okay? So I'm going to, Miss Kitty, bye for now. Yes, I do need to go eat. I already have something, so I just go directly to eat. I will send you that. And let me know when you get your next package, sweetie, okay? Remember, I do send insured. So keep an eye for that, okay, hon? I'm going to remove my phone number because I don't leave it there. I just put it there for you briefly. So I'm removing it as I speak. Thank you, ladies. Have a good night. Love you all for being here. It's been wonderful. I've had a lot of fun. And, I'll take care of your orders. Whoever ordered me something to make, I'll take care of it. And I will be back Saturday and I'll invoice in the weekend. Is that good? Kisses back to you, Kitty. Kisses back to you. God bless you and your family. Love you, babies. Bye, Diane. I love you, hon. I'm glad you're still here. Good night, Rose. Love you, Rose. Send me a picture, Rose, one of these days, of your beautiful kitchen. Love you. All right, I'm gonna cut this off and see you Saturday. Hopefully, I will send you the invite. Thank you.